5 Best Things to Do in Venice, Italy. Venice is a city of immense beauty and historical significance, but it is also unique, and not like any other city in Italy. As the capital of the Veneto region of northern Italy, Venice actually lies on 117 small islands that are connected by a series of bridges and separated by a network of canals. With a population of around 250,000, Venice is not one of the largest cities in Veneto, but it is one of the most visited tourist destinations in the country. During the Middle Ages and the Italian Renaissance, Venice was an extremely powerful stronghold and served as a major financial and military center. Furthermore, it was a place that saw great cultural and artistic development and was renowned worldwide. Let's explore the best things to do in Venice. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our future updates. 1. St. Mark's Basilica. Easily the most renowned and famous building in Venice, St. Mark's Basilica is a sublime piece of architecture that has stood the test of time since its creation in 1092 and remains one of the most important religious buildings in northern Italy. Every aspect of this church is fantastic, from the ornate details, sculptures, and artwork of the front facade to the beautifully painted frescoes and Byzantine works of art on the inside of the dome ceiling. Located in the Piazza San Marco, this basilica is easily accessible from the Grand Canal and is one of the best-known surviving examples of Italian Byzantine architecture. 2. St. Mark's Square. Whilst St. Mark's Basilica is the most famous building in Venice, St. Mark's Square is the most famous piazza. Located on the Grand Canal, opposite the island of San Giorgio Maggiore, this square holds huge importance in Venice and is a truly spectacular place to visit. Surrounding the piazza is a series of ornate buildings with arched walkways that frame it perfectly. Furthermore, several important buildings are located on the square, including St. Mark's Campano, St. Mark's Basilica, Doge's Palace, and Torre dell'Orologio. This square really is the perfect place to start your tour of Venice and tick off some of its most impressive sights. 3. Canal Grande. Venice has literally hundreds of canals that connect the various islands that make up the city, the largest of which is the Canal Grande. This monumental canal is more like a river, and it passes from one side of Venice to the other and snakes through the center in a large S-bend shape. Over 170 buildings dating from as early as the 13th century line the banks of the canal, and it has served as an important waterway in the city for hundreds of years. Only 4 bridges span the Grand Canal, as generally people and tourists travel along the canal, not over it. Consider walking along sections of the canal, admiring the buildings that line it, and watching the busy water traffic of Venice. 4. Ponte Rialto. As one of the bridges that span the impressive Grand Canal, the Ponte Rialto is undoubtedly the most famous and iconic. Connecting the San Marco and San Polo districts of Venice, the bridge is an important pedestrian thoroughfare, but also a hugely popular tourist attraction. Originally a wooden bridge, this culmination stood for hundreds of years until it collapsed in 1524. After this incident, an ornate stone bridge was built that still stands today. The detail and design of the bridge is simply beautiful, and its symmetry perfectly frames the Grand Canal. Furthermore, there is also a series of shops on the bridge that sell a range of wares from souvenirs to jewelry. 5. Gallery dell'Accademia. Located opposite the Ponte dell'Accademia on the Grande Canal, this museum hosts a fine collection of pre-19th century art and features works by artists such as Bellini, Canaletto, and Titian. The building in which the gallery is housed was formerly a convent and was converted into a museum in the mid to late 1700s. For those who love Renaissance art and iconic masterpieces, this gallery delivers. Possibly its best-known piece is the Vitruvian Man by Da Vinci, which shows the ideal proportions of man. Other notable works include the Resurrection by Tintoretto, Virgin, and the Child by Titian, and the Battle of Lepanto by Veronese. That brings us to the end of this video. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our future updates. Thank you for watching.